Eddie, you talk about fine margins a lot in football matches. That was a prime example tonight, I guess.
Yeah, it was. That second half was the ball just wouldn't go in for us, would it? It was one of those nights for us where I think Callum's had their first chance of that second half, and I thought that was a good one. And then, yeah, we hit the bar twice and a lot of late pressure, but we just couldn't force the ball home.
Even with the injuries that you had, the crossbar, the shots at the crossbar, it felt like nothing was really going for you as a team today.
Yeah, I think we felt a little bit disappointed with the first half. I thought we were a little bit loose technically. Very quick pitch tonight. It was almost too quick for us. We were rushed in our decision making. That brought them into the game on transitions. Second half was much better. I thought we played with more control, and we did have the chances. We probably weren't at our absolute best, and I think in this competition it's a lesson for us because to win games I think we have to be.
Do you think with the conditions are as bad as that, it can affect teams in different ways?
Yeah, no. We have to play the conditions, of course. It was a really quick night. The wet surface made it really, really quick, and yeah, I don't think our touch was perfect tonight, and that cost us.
And how are Isak and Murphy, who both came up off injury?
Yeah, it's very difficult to tell. Very early days. Alex looks like a reoccurrence of his groin that he had on international duty. Jacobs looks like potentially a dislocation of his shoulder. So probably on the eye more worried about Jacob, but let's see.
Okay, Damien Spellman and then Luke Edwards.
Eddie, how important was it to get Sandro on tonight from the personal part, and are you aware of the latest developments in this situation?
Yeah, I've got no update for you, I'm afraid. I've been concentrating on the game, but I thought he did well when he came on tonight, Sandro. I thought he played with real quality and energy, so I was delighted with this performance.
Luke Edwards.
You were linked with Mecha in the summer. How close was that deal?
He's a player that we looked at and we really liked, but yeah, he's obviously at Dortmund now.
And you got Sandro Tonali instead.
No, it's never as simple as that. Look.
No. Well, how do you see the group now after still going to be very close? Do you see it going down?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, it was always going to be tight. I think top quality teams in the group. Tonight's a blow for us, especially at home. But we have to take it. You know, we now have 2 really tough away games. It's important we try and get something from those games. But yeah, top quality teams. A lesson for us tonight, I think, on how fine the margins are going to be.
Thank you. George Colkin and then Scott Wilson.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, George.
Yeah, so what is your sort of overriding emotion after that?
Of course, disappointment because we haven't won and we've lost the game. Even one of those late chances goes in. I think it's a totally different view on the game and the result. But it wasn't to be, so we have to take it and, as I say, review the game. We have Dortmund again very quickly. Turn our attentions now to Wolves, but nothing's lost in the group. We're still in there. We're still fighting, but we've got some tough games ahead. Yeah, it looks like he's got a back problem, so yeah, probably going to be missing a few weeks.
Can we just get the microphone across to Scott before we continue? Thank you.
Just, I guess on the back of that, Eddie, I mean, how much of a worry is it that we're almost at the situation, kind of injury-wise and players-out-wise, that we were at just before the international break, and obviously that gave a chance and a few things cleared up, but, you know, certainly at the top end of the pitch, it's already looking really stretched now.
Yeah, it is, and it's a strange one because you look at some of the injuries. Murph's shoulder tonight. I mean, that's, and Elliott's injury. They're quite difficult injuries to sort of get your head round, but they happened, and we have to adjust. That's all you can do. You can't sit here and analyse it too much at this moment. It's a case of get on with it. Regroup the players together. Massive game at Wolves ahead. We're still in a very good position in the Champions League. We're still in a very good position in the Premier League. We've made a positive start. And every player in the squad is vitally important, and we need to pull together in this moment.
Dominic, just behind you, Scott.
Welcome return for Joe Willock tonight. Was it always your plan to bring him home at some point, or did the injuries force it?
Yeah, the injuries forced it. Of course, we were left with one change after Alex's early withdrawal, so we made a triple sub to use all our subs and try and just manage the game load for some of the players. Joe Linton's just back from injury, so I tried to manage him, and yeah, that's why we made the triple change.
Okay, Lee Riley just behind you, Dominic.
Eddie, just on Jacob Murphy, how good are you for him? Because he was only on Saturday with Tottenham, he was full of enthusiasm, as he always is. How good are you that he's suffered this setback? Yeah,
absolutely devastated for him. Let's wait and see how bad it is. But yeah, he's been such a big player for us, playing in different positions, and yeah, great personality as well. So we certainly miss him if he's out.
And just how much solace can you take from the battling spirit at the end? I know we didn't get the point, but hit the bar twice and giving them a real scare later on.
Yeah, credit to the players because we never gave up. We kept doing the right things. We did create chances again, which has been the hallmark of us so far this season. We looked like a goal threat. But as I said, it was just one of those nights it just wouldn't go in for us.
Martin Hardy, just wait for the microphone, please, Martin.
Hi, how hard are the lessons for you all to learn in the Champions League?
Yes, the elite, isn't it? I mean, it's the highest level, so any small mistake you make is liable to get punished. We made one just on half-time, and it was very close to breaking away ourselves and potentially having a really good chance to score, and seconds later we've conceded, and I think that's a great example of the quality of the Champions League. So, yeah, there's stuff we could have done better tonight, and I think when we analyse it in the cold light of day, I think we'll take a lot from the game. But at this moment of time, of course, disappointed in the result.
And three games in, what have you learned about your team and what have you learned about the group?
Probably from tonight that we have to be at our best to win. And I think if you dip below that, I think it's tough to get results at this level.
Kieran at the front. Kieran, if you just wait for the microphone, please.
You did.
How big do you think that return game is? Just part of you, would you like to play it next week or?
I think it's going to be hugely important. Of course, the next two away games are pivotal in the group, really. I think now, when just had a quick look at the other result as well, that the league table looks very, very tight. So, yeah, the next two games, and they're great games for us. I think we have to approach them like that. To go to Dortmund is going to be a brilliant atmosphere, but hopefully it can, as Dortmund did well here tonight against us, we have to do equally as well at their place.
What's the mood like in there? Do you sense that from your players that they have that same kind of feeling as well?
I think that our lads are very honest and very, very focused on trying to win and achieve. So I think they're probably disappointed. There's some tired bodies in there, so we have to recover very, very quickly for Wolves, which is equally difficult. So now that takes all our attention.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks very much.